So what is the difference between the Merkur 37C and the Merkur 39C slant razors? The short answer is not a lot. The only difference is the handles. Another question asked is which of these is best? That could be answered simply with, do you like a longer handle or a shorter handled razor? However, shorter, longer, heavier, lighter handles do make a difference when we're shaving to each individual. I've previously done videos on the 37C and the 39C, and I know which one I prefer, and it's the shorter handled 37C. You can check those videos out on the channel, but also in the description I'll leave some links for the review for each of these on the video. There'll also be links onto my website, Shaving Advisor, for reviews for these and the comparison. In the video we'll compare the costs, compare the handles, and I'll do a demo shave where I shave on one side with one razor, the other side with the other razor, and then I'll give you some feedback and some views and my opinions of who these are best suited for, which one might be best suited for you or not, and which one I prefer. Will it still be the 37C? I don't know. So for the cost, I'll keep it simple. I'll just use the European prices on the Merkur website. As expected, the 39C, the barber pole, was slightly more expensive. This on that website is around about 60 euros. And then the 37C is around about 50 euros. So that was expected really, because there's more metal there, isn't there? You can see that both of the heads, the slant style heads, are exactly the same, identical. These are pretty easy for changing blades because they're both a two-part razor where we screw off the bottom of the razor and then we pull out a post and then insert a razor blade. A little bit more simpler than what a three-part razor is for changing blades. So the 37C handle is 84mm, 3.30 inches long, and the 39C is 101mm long, 4.1 inches. The 37C weighs 79 grams, 2.79 ounces, and the 39C weighs 113 grams, 4 ounces. So as expected, there's quite a bit of a weight difference between these. Okay, so let's head to the bathroom and get this shave comparison on. Right, I've got about 4 days of growth here. It's perfect for these razors because they're kind of slightly aggressive, or we kind of call them efficient, but they are slightly aggressive as well. They're definitely not mild. So, but it's perfect for this type of growth, coarse growth. And the shaving lubricant of choice today is a Taylor of Old Bond Street sandalwood shaving cream. I've used it a good few times now, and many times. It's a great shaving cream. I'll also be using my Simpson's Trafalgar synthetic shaving brush, T3. I'm going to be using some pre-shave oil as well, another Tops product, which is aromatherapy pre-shave oil. Not much of a scent to this, but really thick and really quality pre-shave. I'm going to pop a Gillette silver blue blade into each of these, brand new blade in both of the razors. Got a bit of Allen block, a bit of protection in case I get any nicks or cuts, because I do have a couple of spots actually under these hairs, and I'm wondering if them razors are going to try and slice them off a bit, but we'll see how that goes. I've washed and dried my skin, so I'm just going to put a bit of this Tops oil on my hand. Don't need too much, and get this rubbed into my whiskers, my stubble. While that pre-shave is soaking in, let's get the blades put on the razors and all other stuff done, like getting my brush wet, etc. And for the 39C, so I'm having a face lavering day today. I'm not going to have a bowl lava, so I'll just put some of this on my face rather than on the brush. Alright, a bit of water in there. Let's see what lava we can get going. Okay, I reckon that'll do. Right, something I think I sussed out recently is I've been wondering why when I shave on this side and I do a comparison shave, that I always find that this side is more of my favourite razor, and I kind of sussed out that this side I use my right hand on the right hand side. Now the left side, I never use my left hand. I can't really shave that way, so I have to use the right hand. So that's probably not got the best of me. This side is, it kind of makes sense that that's got the better side of me. I don't know, something I've sussed out and I want to observe it. So what I'll do is, because the Merkur 37C is more of my favourite razor and my preference, I'm going to use that on the more difficult side, slightly more difficult side. So on the left hand side is going to be the Merkur 37C, the right hand side the barber pole 39C. Let's go with the barber pole first. I said I had a couple of spots, didn't I? It hasn't cut that, but it's maybe it's taken the head off it a little bit actually. Okay, sorted. That felt good and efficient. Okay, Merkur 37C on the left hand side. Tell you what, I can feel the lightness of this now. It's made it feel odd. That barber pole's weightiness is, yeah, it's good. See, where I think the 37C shines is areas like around here, or tricky areas like going across the chin here, because of how it can be nimble fingered with it. It's I just find it very good for doing certain areas, whereas the 39C is more bulky, isn't it? But I think the 39C has got a good bit of weight behind it, so that helps the razor doing a bit of some of the work. Sorry for opening my mouth, that's the way I do my shave. So I stretch my skin. Where do these spots come from? I don't usually get spots, but I don't know, maybe, I think it's because I let my growth, I think it's because I let my beard grow a little bit and I had to keep trimming it before I could do this review. So yeah, maybe my skin's not used to having much growth. Okay, let's swill and see where we're at. So any difference in them? No, still need another pass, but yeah, it's done. They've both done very well. The first pass, yeah, like I previously said, the 37C felt weird after I'd been using the barber pole. Two very opposite weights of razor, so it just made it feel peculiar. I've dried it off, so I'm going to pop a bit more pre-shave oil on. Okay, let's put some more lard on. Okay, second pass across the grain, the 39.7, 39C first. I want that blade a bit warmer. Yeah, nice and efficient, look at that. Not very audible, but extremely efficient. That's what these razors are, rather than being very aggressive or, you know, kind of open comb razor aggressiveness. They're just efficient. Wow, that nice. On the neck, upwards. Across the grain for the 37C. So I wonder if that's proving my theory that I shave on this side with a razor, with two different razors, that I'm usually going to prefer the razor I use this side, because this side is just easier. This seems to maybe be confirming that, because the 37C, as I said, is my favourite razor, and I'm struggling a little bit, or not struggling, I'm finding I'm favouring the 39C, the barber pole. Well, that can't be true. I love this razor. See, this razor is very good for this area. This type of area, it's very easy to manoeuvre, you see that? That's the type of area where this razor shines, or this type of handle shines. If you was cutting in around the beard, or, you know, cutting an area of the beard, like underneath there, or around the goatee beard, this is where this razor is really good. Okay, let's swill off, see where we're at. Both sides very similar to each other. More or less done, but I'm going to do a third pass to get it a BBS shave, baby butt smooth shave. I could stop there if needed. If you're a person that gets irritation quite easily, then you might need to stop there. But I'm going to do a third pass. Okay, so light coating that'll do. This won't really be a full pass. I'll just try and go over the areas where there's, I know, are more stubborn, and I get more stubble left there. Stubble. I'm not getting nothing there. I think it's more or less shade. And here on the neck, what I would do, I would shave there, because my growth pattern of my hair, it grows that way. My stubble, it grows that way. So against the grain is going that way. But I do this very light because I don't want to cause irritation. This is where I definitely could kick up irritation. But if I don't do this, I'll have a slight bit of stubble left there, and I try to get rid of that. Okay, that's fine, that'll do. Same for the 37C. Up against the grain. Again on the neck, that way against the grain. Very lightly. Don't cause irritation. Get rid of any small patches left. Let's do the Adam's apple area. I'll just do the 39C on both sides. It doesn't matter that, does it? Okay, sorted. That and that there are both spots, so I wouldn't have really got them. They've got nicked a little bit. I wouldn't really have got that if I didn't have spots. I wasn't surprised actually, I knew that would kind of happen. Alright, let's put some alum block on and see how the skin reacts. I'm sure there's going to be a bit of stinging on the neck here. Because them blades do get very close to the skin. Job done. So where I'm at with that then, so actually the 39C weirdly was, I preferred it on that shave, but you know what, I like both the razors. And I guess I like the barber pole a bit more after using it that time, comparing it with the 37C. But like I'd said, I think because this is my easiest shaving side, whatever razor I use there, when I put them in a comparison between two razors, that razor used on that side is going to win. I think that's an obvious thing for me now. I think for most of us, we get away with using either of these razors and enjoy using them and get a good close shave. I guess like most safety razors and other shaving tools, we just have to try them out and see which one suits us, don't we? You know, sometimes it's not a bad thing to step outside with something different. If you're used to long handles, try a little short handle. If you're used to standard handles, then maybe try a longer handle with a more heavier weight razor. You know, sometimes it's making the men's grooming side of stuff fun, isn't it? For these products that I've used, including the shaving brush and cream stuff, there should be links in the description. That will be to reviews on the website, and some links as well for previous videos done, like separate videos for reviews of these. That'll also be in the description as well that you can check out. Don't forget, if you want to stay up to date with the latest videos that are coming out, do hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification once one is live. Thanks for watching guys, have a great day.